met a walking man, his life fit in his pocket. His thumb was in midair on a road in Millinocket. A six-string guitar and his girlfriend's a locket. Going my way, my way. For a dream he left the mills, he left the bricks, he left the mortar. I told him I can take him to the Massachusetts border. He sang like a jukebox on an endless roll of quarters down the highway on a bright, lit, sunny day. Oh, you'll never be this young again. The train conductor is calling your ticket. If it ain't now, then when? The mountaintop ain't gonna wait forever. Fill your lungs with oxygen and take your first step. Breathe out, breathe in. You'll never be this young again. An old friend said, listen, I've been living in a cubicle, making cold calls, popping pharmaceuticals. I thought my whole life would read more like a musical. So write your own West Side Story. Shake off the shackles, buy a tackle box, a boat, a cabin on Sebago to think and to float. When the typewriter's clacking, the novel gets wrote. I'm telling you now, no risk, no glory. Oh, you'll never be this young again. The train conductor's calling your ticket. If it ain't now, then when? The mountaintop ain't gonna wait forever. Fill up your lungs with oxygen and take your first step. Breathe out, breathe in. You'll never be this young again. Ooh, you'll never be this young again. You only get so many heartbeats. You only get so many first kisses, so sweet. Dreams don't come easy and they don't come cheap. Don't let the haters kick them out of you. Out of you. Oh, you'll never be this young again. The train conductor's calling your ticket. If it ain't now, then when? The mountaintop ain't gonna wait forever. Fill up your lungs with oxygen and take your first step. Breathe out, breathe in. You'll never be this young again. Ooh, you'll never be this young again, 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 yeah. You'll never be this young again. Hello, and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I need to step away for just a second to fix an audio issue. Please bear with me for just 2 seconds here. All right, I apologize for that. Had input mix-up here, but we're okay now. Continuing on, here's a song I haven't played in a long time. It's Richard Shindell. Must have been late September. Last I climbed Reunion Hill. I fell asleep on Injun Boulder and dreamed a dream I will not tell. I came home as the sun went down. One-eyed trained upon the ground. Even now I find their things, glasses, coins, and golden rings. It's 10 years since that ragged army limped across these fields of mine. I gave them bread, I gave them brandy, most of all I gave them time. A well is deep, the water pure, the streams are fed by mountain lakes. I cleaned the brow of many a soldier, dowsing for my husband's face. And I won't forget our sad farewell, and how I ran to climb that hill just to watch him walk across the valley and disappear into the trees. Alone there in a sea of blue, it circles every afternoon. A single hawk, God's great sky, looking down with God's own eyes. He soars above Reunion Hill. I pray he spiral higher still, as if from such an altitude you might just keep my love in view. Must have been late September. Last I climbed Reunion All right, thank you very much. That was Reunion Hill by Richard Shindell, one of my favorite songs of all time. All these songs are generally considered some of my favorites of all time. So thanks again so much for joining me tonight. This is my annual birthday stream. I turn 34 tomorrow, as it says down there in the ticker tape. I'm going to remove that now. But yeah, I'm doing... So tonight I'm playing some of my favorite songs from all over the place, and a couple of originals mixed in as well. Here's an original song for you, this next one here. I'm grateful for everybody for tuning in tonight. Let's see who we have in the chat tonight. Let's see. Be the Rainbows joining us on YouTube. Maria Oliver is joining from Facebook. Twigs is here. Joe Aiken is here. Hello, hello. My mom and my sister are both here. Dawn, thank you for joining us. Lizzie Armstrong over on YouTube. It's so great to see all of you. Great pleasure to have you here with us tonight. All right, this is Build This City. Patterson on the bread box line. He lost his home on his own dime. She rules the bright light serenade with a child at her promenade. A thinning man in the tightest jeans. A husband sick in bed asleep. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Innocence with charcoal skin, his brother shot by a blue man's tin, a mother trapped in a textile mill, risks her hand for her mouth to fill. Concrete towers proud and tall, how many iron workers fall. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Shops were called our conscience hill. We wake up to see just what they did. They ripped apart the prophet's tongue, and the murderer is free to run. The gambler hits the slope in stride, climbing up to the money's high. Working man has a beggar's kiss. God knows we are better than this. So from the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Come together, let's build this city. Come together, let's build this city. Build this city. All right, thanks again so much. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I'll play another original song for you now, and grateful for all of you for being here tonight. I'm going to keep the music going with this one here. This is Our Satisfaction. Some people like to hit the town on a Saturday night, from a swagger to a swoon. They dance and drink till the wee hours of the morning light to some new familiar tune. But with you I can rest easy, dance alone to our hearts beating as one. 'Cause we got our own song and it goes sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. Some people like to hit up God on a Sunday morning with Jesus on their tongue, their hands wide open and arms reaching towards the sky, singing to a worship song. But you and me, we step outside, listen to the birds perched on a tree. That's all the worship I will ever need. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. Some people like to hit the road in the early hours on just about any day. We chase the sun until it sets above our heads, and a campfire makes its way. So me and you and all our friends, we come together, souls in hand. We tell our stories, share reactions. It's where we get our satisfaction. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, na 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 na, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, na 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 na, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. All right. Thanks again so much. That was Our Satisfaction. Go back to doing some covers for you. Again, these are some songs that Some of these songs I haven't performed in a really, really long time. And that includes this one here. This is a Simon and Garfunkel song. Winter's day in a deep and dark December, I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets below, on a freshly fallen silent shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I build walls, a fortress deep and mighty, that none may penetrate. I have no need for friendship. Friendship causes pain. It's laughter and it's loving I disdain. I am a rock, I am an island. Don't talk of love. Well, I've heard the words before. It's sleeping in my memory. I won't disturb the slumber of feelings that have died. If I never loved, I never would have cried. I am a rock, I am an island. I have my books and my poetry to protect me. I am shielded in my armor, hiding in my room, safe within my room. I touch no one and no one touches me. Well, I am a rock, I am an island. And a rock feels no pain, and an island never cries. Thanks again. That was the old classic I Am a Rock by Simon and Garfunkel. Big thanks again to everybody who is joining us tonight. Moving right along. Something seems off here. This is a song by Anja Duvakat. I've been playing this one out a lot for some of my cover shows. This is a long way. We bid our friends goodbye and promised we would write them, and headed north up 95 into the great unknown. We turned up our stereo and felt so reckless and alive. We didn't know who we would be, we didn't know where we would end up when we headed down that road. A little food and our guitars in the backseat and that old cello, the one that would get stolen in a town in Idaho. And it's a long way to Michigan and back, and it's a long way, 'cause it's a long way, the clouds upon our backs, and it's a long, 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 long way. I have never seen reflections of the cleanest blue as the Minnesota lakes. Those were the longest nights of wood smoke and northern lights as we talked until the morning came. The line of glowing embers, as sweet as I remember, among the rustling of the trees. Legend of the harvest moon and sweet ballad of the loon, I felt as ancient as I was meant to be. And it's a long way to Washington and back, and it's a long way, 'cause it's a long way, the clouds upon our backs, and it's a long, 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 long way. Called you from a payphone, windy cold Missoula, and then from Midland in the rain. A place as proud and sad as the South Dakota Badlands. It touched me more than I could explain. A dirt poor reservation where the Oglala Nation tries to hang on to its ways. Feather and peyote pipe and a six-pack of Miller Lite sits on the dashboard of a beat-up Chevrolet. And it's a long way to Tennessee and back, and it's a long way, 'cause it's a long way on the worn-out hills of Kerouac. It's a long, 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 long way. Out in California, we touched the other ocean. I still have that jar of sand. In the Arizona desert, the sky goes on forever. You've never seen a thing as grand. North Montana was cold. She keeps her secrets frozen under glaciers way up north. People have got lost up there in the home of the grizzly bear. And you can ask the mountain, but the mountain doesn't care. And it's a long way, Delaware and back, it's a long way. 'Cause it's a long way, the clouds upon our backs, and it's a long, 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 long way. Yes, it's a long way, the worn out hills of Kerouac, it's a long, 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 long way. All right, thanks again so much. Thanks so much. That was Long Way by Anja Duvakad. Twigs just said, got some Christopher Cross music today. It was a concert he did in Paris, like a live video or CD or whatever. I'm sure. I don't really know that much of Christopher Cross. I just know Sailing, and I don't even know how to play it. Didn't really interest me all that much. All right. But moving right along here, this is Gentle Arms of Eden. On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. So the moon fell on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum for joy, as though to say, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Then the day shone bright and round her, till the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. Then on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted out in his most astonished drawl, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. All the sky was buzzing and the ground was carpet green, and the weary children of the woods went dancing in between. And the people sang rejoicing when the fields were glad with grain, this song of celebration from their cities on the plain. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Now there's smoke across the harbor, and there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. But I will lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love, and the sea of your embrace. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. All right, thanks again. So Twig said the thing is 2 CDs and a DVD. Okay, they got the full package there. Yeah, that stuff never really never really sat with me. I don't know why. You know, I watched that Yacht Rock documentary that just came out a little while ago, and I find it funny that I find that whole concept of yacht rock kind of ridiculous, because I never pictured any of that stuff as what I would call yacht rock, you know, except maybe sailing. And but I always pictured yacht rock as something like Jimmy Buffett, like kind of stuff. Have I seen the new Dylan movie with Timothée Chalamet? No, I have not. I have not seen that yet, but I would like to at some point. I told my mother this a little while ago, because we thought about seeing it around Christmas time, but I got to be like in a certain mood to sit down and watch a movie. I can't really. So I'll probably wait until it comes out on streaming wherever it does. But yeah, I would like to see it. All right, here's a Neil Young song. I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a martyr for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Searching for a heart of gold. Keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. All right. Thanks again so much. Great pleasure to have you all here with us tonight. Play a few more songs for you. Again, these are some of my favorite songs over the years that I've played and listened to. Some of these songs I grew up with, and et cetera, et cetera. This one especially, this is a John Denver song. Let's see, my mom said I saw a band touring doing yacht rock, which cracks me up. Yeah, I think when I saw that documentary, that was not what I was thinking when I was thinking of yacht rock when I first heard that phrase. First time I heard that phrase, it was talking about the Pina Colada song by Rupert Holmes. You know that one, if you like Pina Colada, that one. So I assumed that yacht rock was like about things you do on a yacht. That's why I pictured that song. I pictured like a lot of Jimmy Buffett songs that are just about like lazing around on the beach or whatever. I would have never pictured like Steely Dan or Doobie Brothers or stuff like that. That's not what I pictured in my head at all, but nonetheless, that's what it is. All right, I'll do this one for you now. This is Rhymes and Reasons. Whoops. So you speak to me of sadness and the coming of the winter, fear that is within you now that seems to never end, and the dreams that have escaped you and the hope that you've forgotten. Tell me that you need me now, you want to be my friend, and you wonder where we're going. Where's the rhyme? Where's the reason? And it's you cannot accept. It is here we must begin to seek the wisdom of the children and the graceful way of flowers in the wind. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness will clear a cloudy day, like the music of the mountains and the colors of the rainbow. They're a promise of the future and a blessing for today. Though the cities start to crumble and the towers fall around us, the sun is slowly fading and it's colder than the sea. It is written from the desert to the mountains, they shall lead us by the hand and by the heart. They will comfort you and me. In their innocence and trusting, they will teach us to be free. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness will clear a cloudy day. And the song that I am singing is a prayer to non-believers. Come and stand beside us, we can find a better way. All right, thanks again so much. That was Rhymes and Reasons by John Denver. Continuing on, play a couple more. A bring up a David Wilcox song for you now. Whoops. I love how this song just soars. This song doesn't really have any high notes or something. It's just something about the music and something about just how it hits you, how the lyrics hit you, how the music hits you. I don't know. It's especially now during the times we're living in now, it's become more relevant than ever. Even though the song was written in the early 90s. This is called Show the Way. You say you see no hope. You say you see no reason we should dream that the world would ever change. You're saying love is foolish to believe, 'cause there will always be some crazy with an army or a knife to wake you from your daydream, put the fear back in your life. Look, if someone wrote a play just to glorify what's stronger than hate, would they not arrange the stage to look as if the hero came too late? He's almost in defeat. It's looking like the evil side will win, so on the edge of every seat, from the moment that the whole thing begins, it is love who makes the mortar, and it's love who stacked these stones, and it's love who made the stage here, though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadows, like the night is here to stay. There is evil cast around us, but it's love that wrote this play. In this darkness, love can show the way. Show the way. So now the stage is set. Feel your own heart beating in your chest. This life's not over yet. So we get up on our feet and do our best. We play against the fear. We play against the reasons not to try. We're playing for the tears burning in the happy angel's eyes. For it's love who makes the mortar, and it's love who stacked these stones, and it's love who made the stage here, though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadows, like the night is here to stay. There is evil cast around us, but it's love that wrote the play. In this darkness, love can show the way. Show the way. Show. All right, thanks so much. Thanks so much once again. Play two more songs for you. I do want to talk about something real quick. I don't want to get too preachy on tonight's stream. But I do want to say something real quick about something that I have a feeling is going to be happening over the next 4 years or so. And I want to offer you some advice that worked for me back in Trump's first term. And this is about as far as I know about all of this stuff that goes on. But here's what I have seen from experience going through the previous 4 years with Donald Trump between 2017 and 2021. Here's what I know. He is going to say a lot of stupid shit. That's basically kind of what, and that's by design. And that's by design. That's exactly what he's planning. That's basically his strategy. Over the next 4 years, the president and his lackeys, pretty much, plan on saying as much stupid shit as possible on a daily basis. And the news is going to cover all of it. So just a piece of advice, if you find yourself compelled over the next 4 years to find yourself glued to TV news for hours on end every day, please resist the urge and stay the hell away from it all, at all costs. I do not believe that it informs you. I believe it only scares and fatigues. And it's a distraction. It's a distraction because every day that this is going to happen, something new, something crazy ends up being said, and it's a distraction to what is actually happening. And next thing you know, your life will change. I do not believe that you need to be glued to all-day news networks for hours at a time to be informed. All you need is the headlines. I guarantee you that's all you need. Because 9 times out of 10, there is no substance beyond that. So here's what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 years. I am not giving the slightest damn about anything Trump says. It's been proven he'll say anything to get people to talk about him, and when people talk about him, he wins. Every damn time. I don't care about what he says. I only care about what he's actually doing. I want to know what pieces of legislation he and his cronies are working on. I want to know what executive orders he's signed. I want to know what he's pressuring Congress to do for him, and I want to know if they're following through with it. I don't want to hear a word about him ranting about stupid shit like taking over Greenland or whatever. I only want to hear about what he's actually, how he is actually affecting the lives of Americans. And I truly believe that is all that matters. Everything else is just a distraction. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 years. And I guarantee you'll be happier and healthier if you do the same. This is The Finish Line. The money gives the orders high, officials blind and pockets lined. They either don't see or they just don't care. Everybody knows their names. They run the race on that alone. The light turns green and they're halfway there. They pick the winner, 'cause nobody else really matters here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape that we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. Once the celebration ends, the trophy's handed to the strong, and litter lines the decrepit streets. That is where the work begins. Heroes work behind the scenes. Sweepers line as the cameras flee. Don't give the trouble of saying we don't really matter here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the fun that we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. We are the cleaners, the drivers, street sweepers who clean up the guns. We are the rebels, the fighters, crusaders and fathers and mothers, the daughters and sons. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race. We're here to run beyond the tape that we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. Yeah, just past the finish line. All right, thanks again so much. Great pleasure to have you all here with us tonight. Always a pleasure to perform for you guys. So next week's live stream is going to be called Love Thy Darkness. And you know, I'll talk a little bit more about what that's about once that rears its head next week. But that'll be the next live stream. That'll be the last live stream for January. Then moving into February, I'm currently working on the schedule for those live streams. Those will be announced pretty soon. But thanks again so much for tuning in. I'm so glad you could all join me tonight. Like I said, my birthday is actually tomorrow. I'm turning 34. And it's always a great pleasure to be able to play for you guys some of my favorite songs for the evening, because that's what I wanted to make tonight all about. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes and everything. Thanks again so much, and I will see you all next week for the Love Thy Darkness stream. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. This is how you say goodbye. bases are loaded, I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded, no room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating, the cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes and a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and the cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy seal. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times. You can fit in this old room, but as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'll climb it up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight. The swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I say goodbye. All right, thank you all so much for being here. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Thanks so much for tuning into the special birthday stream for this evening, and I greatly appreciate all of you being here. Once again, next week's live stream is going to be called Love Thy Darkness. We're going to be back the same time next week on Tuesday, same place, here on Facebook and YouTube. Always a great time we have here, and thanks so much again for joining us. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat. Thank you so much to Kat, to my mom, to Joe Aiken, Bruce T. Carroll. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Betty Altman, thanks so much for joining me. Lizzie Armstrong as well. Be the Rainbow over on YouTube. Always a pleasure to have you guys with us. And Twigs, as always, good to see you again. And thanks again to everybody for joining us. Dawn, thanks for joining as well. Great pleasure to have here. Maria, thank you so much for being here as well. And so hopefully I will see you guys all next week as well. And you can join us for our Love Thy Darkness stream. More information about that will be coming up very soon. So I appreciate all of you being here, and hopefully next week will be a good one. We'll see you all then. Peace and love, you guys. Take care.